Little bitch, I'm done with you. Get it from the back while Uzi standing in front of you. 23, but I had her when I was 22. I can't wife that girl, she fuck like 22. You can't get a kiss, can't keep caught up.
What's up? What's up?
I love you.
What you doing? Who you laughing at?
Dana.
Who?
He was like first eating, now you video chatting. Alright, man, I'll talk to you later.
Alright, bro.
Check. Hey, now, many of you know Prank Invasion, aka Chris Monroe, as the kissable playboy who can get any cutie he wants with a simple game of rock, paper, scissors.
A really quick game of rock, paper, scissors for a kiss.
Quick game for a quick kiss? Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. In fact, I have banned my wife, my sister, and my mother from watching his videos because I am so critically afraid of him picking them up. And I couldn't live with that. Now, for those of you guys who don't know who Chris is, I'd like to take a stroll through memory lane and just do a little refresher. So please, walk with me.
No close family day.
Blowjob from random girls. Mommy makeout day.
Chris going in for the kiss, while mommy holds her little toddler in the other hand. Dog, you are fucked in the head.
Beautiful Muslim girls. Kiss them. Pregnancy information day.
Now that we've taken a stroll down memory lane, I think it's time to take a closer look. The art of the kiss. Okay, let us begin with this video here. Examine as Chris takes a huge inhale. Now, let me ask you this. When you're making a kissing tutorial, do you think that this is a flattering lighting to be enticing people to want to kiss you? Just look down there. You can see the uvula.
Oh. That drink is so trippy, bro.
dangling, my doggy? Why you gotta get so deep into that damn mouth hole, dude? How does Chris even light the inside of his mouth that well? I have a ton of lights in here. How do you do it? How do you make your mouth look that hot and sexy and kissable? Oh, I wonder if he has crazy special effects. Oh yeah, who wants to kiss me? Who wants to kiss me now? Here, look at my kissing tutorial. Oh, guys, we have insane special effects here today. And I want to give a big thank you to Hila, my assistant. She's great. She's really terrific, guys. It is not easy coming out here in these green screen suits. Hila, do you have anything you want to say? You want to come out here?
No.
Give it up, guys. Give a round of applause, please, for our gracious assistant, Hila here. She is terrific. All I know is that I need to take an even closer look. Can we go deeper?
Oh, you guys smell that? God, here we are in the sulfur mines at the back of Chris's throat. You can see him just chipping away tonsil stones there at the mouth.
Do you know what sulfur smells like? It smells like a wet, hot, dirty fart. It smells like a rotten egg was slammed on the floor, eaten by a dog, shit out, and set on fire. This is basically what is going on inside of Chris's mouth. Man, he's got shawarma blacked into those braces, boy. It is not a good sight. So I only have one question for y'all. Who's ready to pucker up?
The art of the kiss.
Who's that? Who's playing?
If you quickly run down to the description, you can find out how he does it. How does he do it? How does this pimp get all the cuties? You probably guessed it. A magic thumb.
What? This guy's just giving away magic thumbs for free?
He's giving these things away, you guys. He is giving these magic thumbs away. How I use this thumb to kiss several hot ladies doesn't have to even be just hot girls. You trick friends and family into believing you have superpowers. He's just giving away the magic powers. Guys, I've seen enough here. We need to go even deeper. Because guess what? This is all ancient history, but Chris is back. Here we are
watching a
on
video
Prank
right now.
Invasion High School Edition. High School Edition, okay? Let's stroll through the comments, shall we? I love watching these videos. Ironically, the Cringe Fest is fantastic. This is the audience. They're no longer kids jerking their ding-dong. These are people who enjoy the Cringe Fest. Look, continue down. Chris, it's been a while since H3 roasted me. Let's fix that. Can't wait for the H3 video. Can't wait for the gay edition kissing prank. Well, yeah, that one's actually already happened.
We're gonna be kissing girls, pretending that I'm gay.
And then, this is when it gets real. This is when it gets so spooky that I wonder if we haven't tumbled in to the Twilight meme zone here. Waiting for H3's reaction video on this. Prank Invasion says, me too. Me too. We have traveled into meme versus unknown. We need to talk to an expert. We need to talk to a cringe connoisseur. And who better than Joey Salads? Let's go deeper.
Her breastfeed in public with her boob coming out, and we're gonna see how people react.
Joey Salads tweets out, you can't purposely make a video for H3H3 Productions to react to. It needs to be natural cringe. And that's true. When you become self-aware and baiting, that invalidates the cringe and automatically makes it something not interesting to watch. But, listen as Joey continues, but if you try so hard for the reaction, that in of itself will become cringier than the content. Fascinating. Fascinating stuff here. I saw your podcast where you talked about Prank Invasion and the Bradberries. You should make a whole video on the tryhards. I believe that's where we are here today, Joey. And thanks to your slick investigation work and gumshoe, I believe that we have broken through to new ground. I tip the salad bowl to you, my friend. I'm going to toss it with some ranch, some Italian, maybe some Caesar. And Joey, I wish you the best of luck with your child abduction prank. So,
What's up,
here's one to you.
Today we're gonna be doing another abduction social experiment.
Oh, where's the baby? What up, invaders? Chris here. I am so happy to be back on YouTube. It's been a long time, but today we're coming back strong with Kissing Prank High School Edition. As always, let's do it.
Yes, Chris says to himself, let's go to a high school and try to kiss the cuties there. Surely Ethan will take the bait. Did you expect to bait this, though, Chris? Did you expect to bait this? Who's been baited now? Chris, I'm talking directly to you because I know you're watching this. This is what you wanted? Is this what you wanted?
What grade are you in? You're a senior. Are you over 18?
Are you over 18? Because that's, as we know, how all good kisses begin.
You are? Okay, I wanted to know if you wanted to play a really quick game for a kiss with me. Are you down?
Yeah.
Okay, rock, paper, scissors, you go. Rock, paper, scissors. Rock, paper, scissors.
I'm on a high school campus. Are you a senior? Are you over 18? Am I performing statutory rape on camera? Okay, good.
You know what? Forget the game. Come here.
They're trying to make it look like they all know what's about to happen. Now watch as this whole school erupts. Unbelievable. Now watch closely to the back right as you can see the vice principal strolling up on his golf cart. You see that? Too little, too late. Shame on you. You just got memed and I'm fading away because of it. Where are the parents? Why is this strange man allowed to stroll onto a high school campus and perform these ridiculous pranks?
Are you a senior here? Okay, and you're 18. Please tell me you're 18. Okay, I wanted to know if you want to play a quick game of rock, paper, scissors for a kiss with me. Are you down? Be a therapist. Are you down? Okay, here you go. Let's go.
I am completely faded away into the meme verse. I no longer understand meme from cringe, from self-aware, from me. Einstein predicted this paradox when he said, when you go the speed of light, E equals mc squared says within it that when you go the speed of light, you become energy itself. How can mass become energy? Just like this here, how can cringe become inherently entertaining? I don't understand what's happening. And so, with that, I bid you all adieu, and I wish you all good luck in investigating this yourself. As for me, I am completely lost.
What grade are you in? You're a senior. Are you over 18? Please tell me that you're a senior.
We were about to get into the story of Jesse's music video with Snoop Dogg, where you guys kind of like did a little meme where you assassinated the president.
There was no assassination.
It was a bit of a meme.
It
was a bit of a
Secret Service. Listen.
It was a bit of an assassination meme.
There was no assassination. We didn't even use that word when we wrote it.
It was a soft assassination.
It was just a prank, bro.
Well, like because it was all about clowns and playful imagery. So like, this one guy gets shot by a cop and it's confetti, but when Snoop shoots Trump, it's like a bang fake thing.
Like, yeah.
But in the universe, that was a straight up call for assassination.
No,
I'm kidding.
Jesse
just
turns
kidding.
up dead.
Let's watch that. Can we watch the
Let's
the
pull up
ending?
that scene because essentially, well, anyway, the interesting part of this story. I mean, I think most of you guys have seen it because it was quite a big fiasco. But
But Jesse, you wrote and directed the music video.
Right. So this is what happened. I was at EA. Shout out EA again.
oh my god,
I was doing a live stream with EA and Snoop Dogg to play like Battlefield or something. And we have the same manager, so that's probably why we got the same gig. I get there, Snoop's there in the green room. Manager's like, Snoop, you should have Jesse direct one of your music videos. He's an inspiring director. He's really good. Snoop's like, for shizzle. I'm like, whoa. And my manager didn't even tell me he was going to say that to Snoop. Like, he was just out of nowhere. I was like, whoa. And he's like, Snoop, you should also let Jesse post it on his channel. I was like, yo, I love that idea. And Snoop's like, yeah, for shizzle. We played the video game. The whole time playing the video game, Snoop didn't like the game too much because they wouldn't let him smoke pot in there. And the whole time he's just like, you let me smoke dope, I might like the game. This, that, and the other.
Wow.
And then they gave him the controllers inverted the whole time, and they were wondering why he was doing so bad.
Oh, why
Oh
don't
my
they?
God.
That's easy
They didn't
fix.
know. They didn't know until after.
I watched that live, by the way.
You saw that?
Yeah, I loved it.
Oh, yeah.
I love Snoop coming up and being like, "Yo, we got the secret weapon," and he was next to Zac Efron or something, and they both looked high out of their fucking minds.
That was a different one.
yeah.
That was
one,
Battlefield
too.
1.
Yeah,
right?
what we did was
That
just me and
was-
Snoop sitting next with each other.
Oh, okay,
It was
okay.
another time.
Gotcha.
But yeah, that was a great time.
Yeah.
So we leave, and I'm like, Snoop, let's go smoke one in your van and talk about this video. He's like, all right. We go in his van, and we're smoking, and I'm basically writing the idea for the video right there as we're smoking weed. And I'm like, yo, it's around October, and remember that clown meme was like a big thing with killer clowns around
Yeah.
Halloween everywhere. So I'm like, we're gonna do something like a clown universe with like cops, like and talk about some political shit. And it was like when Trump and Hillary were running. So I was like, we'll clown them because they're both clowns, and we'll play on
Really?
that, and we're gonna put dogs, this on the other. Cool. He's like, all right, I'll give you the song in an hour. I'll text it to you. So now we're on text, me and Snoop. I'm like, yo, this is crazy. This is fucking Snoop Dogg. And I walk out the van all high. I couldn't even find my fucking Uber. And then I go home, and I didn't hear from him for like 3 days. I'm like, oh, I guess this shit ain't happening. Till like 6 o'clock in the morning, he sends me a
Been up
text
since I was
message, a
there.
video of him in the studio writing a song and rapping it.
He
He's like,
just made the song,
Yeah,
a
yeah.
fresh song.
yeah, he's like, I made us a fresh one from what you talked about in the van.
Wow.
I'm like,
I really
yo,
need
this
to
is
my guns
insane.
though.
Like, this
Oh
is
my
happening.
God.
Snoop Dogg's writing a song for this. I'm like, this is wild.
You co-wrote a song with Snoop.
Yeah,
That's
kind
it.
of.
Yeah, count it.
And
I'll give you
then,
credit.
and then he sends it to me like, cool, I'll get you a treatment. And I'm like, yo, how about this? I'll put up half the money, you put up
Sure.
half the money, and we'll put on my channel, and then you'll make your money back from the song sales. Because I have a bigger following on YouTube than you do, Snoop. Weirdly,
No offense.
yeah.
No offense, Snoop.
But it would just be perform better and whatever. He's like, cool. So nobody, like, he was gonna get like a brand, like a GoPro or something to give us money. I'm like, no, Snoop, I don't want anyone to tell us what we can't do.
Because it was a very controversial
Yeah.
video.
And I'm like, so it's just me and Snoop and management. Nobody's involved. It's just me and Snoop being creative. So I make the treatment. I go to his house. I show him the treatment. He's like, cool. It was just
I
taking too
understand.
long to
Got
get the
back
video
from,
done,
I
and,
woke
and
up
Donald
like
Trump actually
an hour,
won.
2 hours ago.
We're like, whoa, we didn't, like, no one thought he was going to win. And the night we found out he won, Snoop calls me. He's like, yo, he won. We were talking about Donald Trump winning, and he's like, I'm like, do you still want to make this video? Like, now it's just going to be about Trump. He's like, yeah, I don't care. We're going to clown him. I'm like, okay. He's a clown. Well, fast forward, we get the video done. We shoot it, edit it. It took me like a month. I worked super hard on it. I did everything, the producing, the writing, directing. The finished product's done. He loves it. Everyone loves it. Like some lawyers are like, this is a little,
Which lawyers?
Like my lawyer was like,
Your lawyer,
"You
okay.
sure, Jesse?" I'm like, I mean, it's not illegal, right? He's like, no, it's not illegal. It's parody. It's,
It's just provocative.
yeah, it's like, he's like,
And,
so
like,
you're on the line, like, you're
yeah.
close to the line, freedom of speech, but it's, I mean, it is the sitting president. I'm
Right,
like, but it's a
right.
clown, and it doesn't even get assassinated.
It wasn't really like Kathy Griffith level
Yeah.
of bad. It wasn't even close.
Yeah, it was a
Things
straight
like that.
parody, and it was like a whole other universe.
Right.
I'm gonna try and get the story shorter. It's almost done.
No, keep going. Take your
okay.
time. It's great.
And then
Give us the long version.
we put the video up, and I was up all night the night before, the final night of editing. Put it up the next day. He drops the song. At noon, I go to sleep because I was up all night. I just went right to sleep. I wake up. The right-wing media is just destroying Snoop Dogg. This is disgusting. This is so wrong. TMZ's. I'm getting thousands of phone calls from CNN, TMZ. They all want to interview me. Snoop calls me. He's like, yo, let's not talk to anybody. Let the art speak for itself. Don't talk to anybody. And I'm like, yeah, that's right. I'm not going to go on CNN and be like, okay, this is why we made the video. Like, that's
'Cause
corny.
The thing is,
Yeah.
when you put your image in their hands, they'll
Yeah.
always find a way
Yeah.
to spin it.
So I'm like, cool. I just denied all, and I had a publicist, luckily, at the time, and she's like, grabbing everything. It was kind of negative at the point. Like, all the comments were negative. They're like, you're going to jail. And I was actually kind of scared.
Yeah,
I was like,
you
oh my
must
God,
have been so
they're like,
nervous.
the FBI is going to come get you and all this shit. And
Was Snoop angry?
I hadn't heard from Snoop. He hasn't said anything to me. And I'm like, oh shit! And it's like 24 hours of me just freaking out. Like, oh my god, did we just single-handedly just bring down Snoop Dogg's career?
Can you imagine?
And I'm like, oh my god, I'm gonna get killed. I thought I was gonna get killed either by Snoop's camp or by like the president.
Right.
And I'm like sick. I'm like just like sick.
Yeah.
The manager that connected us is sick. He can't even talk to me. He's like pissed.
God.
All his camp is pissed. I go to sleep, wake up the next day. Trump tweeted about it. As soon as Trump tweeted about it, all left-wing people were like, these guys are heroes. This is the First Amendment.
Right.
This is not too far. He didn't actually get shot because right-wing built it in a way that looked like it was way worse than it was. You know how the news does
Still
that.
image of,
yeah,
like-
just a still image. They didn't sell the whole context of it. We all know about that with PewDiePie. And the left wing was all like, this is great. And it was all positive. And everyone celebrated. Snoop Dogg's texting me, only emojis. So I got to like decrypt whatever the fuck he's writing to me in emojis. Because he loves to tweet or text emojis to me. And
What
I'm
kind
like,
of emojis?
it was like a fire, gas tank, clown, hands
I think that's
clapping.
good. That's
Yeah,
good.
I think
That's
it was good.
good.
It was
Yeah,
good. I got it was good. And then his lawyer, Snoop's lawyer, gets a hold of me and says, "Hey, the Secret Service wants to talk to you."
Oh, shit.
I was like, "Fuck!" Now I'm sick again. I'm like, "Oh shit, what the fuck?" And they're like, "Tomorrow." I'm like, "Cool." He calls me later. He's like, "Okay, we're not doing it tomorrow. We're doing it next week." I'm like, "What the fuck? I gotta wait a week?" So I'm stressed for a week. I'm turning my phone off every time I talk to somebody. I'm just like thinking helicopters are following me. I'm sure they're zeroing in on me.
Yeah, well,
right
you
now.
know, Obama's got all the drones, so you were good on that front.
And his lawyer was like, "You could go tell them to go fuck themselves and not meet with them, but they'll
Really?
come find you."
Really?
Yeah.
Wait, you could
Oh my
just
God.
be like, hey, Secret Service, kindly. just
Like,
go
well, I
look
could
up.
be like, "I'm not going to the meeting. I'm not going to meet with you," but they'll just come knock on my door.
That's
They'll come
even
say-
more
they'll come-
scary.
they'll-
That's
yeah,
like-
I was like, "No, I'll meet with them. Whatever they want,
Yeah,
I'll
yeah,
meet with them."
yeah.
And so we waited a week, and I remember, and I haven't heard from Snoop the whole week. We just were quiet, so I don't know if he's mad at me. I don't
And
know what's
Snoop
going
knew
on.
that you.
Yeah. So I show up to we were all meeting at Snoop's lawyer's office, and I show up. Snoop shows up. And he's fucking the man. Snoop is the most humble, awesome dude, by the way. He's super nice, and he's like, "Yo, what's up, Jesse? Everything's cool. Everything seemed cool." He was like super mellow.
Yeah.
And the lawyer was like super excited. I'm like, why is this lawyer so excited? Like, I think he
Snoop's?
was. Yeah, I think he was just excited because it was like we're making history.
That's
we're like,
street cred.
yeah,
dude.
yeah, we're like making history right now.
How
Like,
many rappers been interrogated by the Secret
I know.
Service?
Find a
like,
music
and it was,
video.
and then,
Yeah.
then the lawyer kept joking. I'm like, is it illegal? Like, am I going to go to jail? He's like, well, inciting violence on the president, like, you could go to jail. I'm like, what are you saying?
He gives you this lawyer
yeah,
shit.
I'm like,
Oh, that's a
I
bad
didn't
answer.
incite no
Yeah.
violence.
Yeah.
What do you? I was a parody. Like, what are you talking about?
Lawyers do this
Yeah.
shit where they'll be like, I can't talk to you like a real person because if I give you the wrong reason, then you can sue me.
Right.
So he's
Yeah.
like, there is a chance that you can't go to prison for threatening the life on the president.
Yeah.
Even though it's
and
like
he's
almost
smiling
yeah.
as he's saying it to me. I'm like, what the fuck? And I had talked to my lawyer, and he's talked to guys that were like freedom of speech, big wig guys in DC, and said it's completely not illegal.
Yeah.
Before I go forward, like when it was all going down, TMZ loved to go up to rappers and people in the streets, and there was all these TMZ videos of them walking up and showing the image of Snoop Dogg with the gun and the Ronald Clump.
Right.
And they're like, "What do you think of this image?" And none of the rappers, they all had Snoop's back. They're all like, "That's art. It's art.
Yeah.
It's art." And then one, like I think like Ice-T watched it, and he was like, "I watched it. It's not even bad." And at the end of the video, he's smoking weed with him. And it was like,
Right,
so
right,
everyone
right,
had
right.
our back. Everyone, celebrities, everyone was good. And then I guess Madonna, like a week before, said some crazy shit, and the Secret Service visited her too. She said some shit.
What'd
like,
she say?
She was like at some women's
Oh,
march, and she said
yeah.
something. She was going to set the White House
Wait,
on
I
fire or
remember
some
that.
shit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she said something.
And so that's when my lawyer was like, "Listen, she didn't go to jail. They just went and visited her. Everything's gonna be fine." All right, so we're at the office. Secret Service shows up. We go into
What'd
the
they
office.
look like? Just
it
like
was
you'd expect?
3 people. It was. It looked like 2 ex-military guys to
Of
me.
course, yeah.
And an older woman. And she was like the boss. We're at a table just like this. I'm like here. Snoop's here. I think Snoop's manager was in it, and Snoop's lawyer, and me. And we sit down. Secret Service sits down. They're like, the one guy over here just started speaking. He was like, "Okay, we just wanted to bring you in. You know, it's protocol for us, and we don't want you to think that you're in trouble in any way." And this, that. And the Secret Service seemed real nervous. I'm like, why the fuck are they so nervous?
Snoop Dogg.
Yeah, I know. Like, it's fucking Snoop Dogg. This is doing reprimanding the fucking G right now. And I'm just like,
Big fan, by the way.
I'm like,
Snoop, big fan.
yeah, I'm like,
Going to
and
prison.
Snoop was just chilling, and then they were like, "Yeah, You didn't do anything illegal. It's just like our duty. If anybody ever says anything in any way about the president, we have to just follow up. It's protocol.
So they were nice.
Yeah, it's protocol, and we just want to make sure that you don't really want to harm the president. Snoop's like, nah, man, he's my homie. I roasted him before on the show, and we're just having fun.
That's true.
And,
they did the Trump roast together.
Yeah.
It's kind of interesting that Trump got so butthurt after already spending time with him. Well, what did Trump tweet originally?
Trump tweeted if Obama, if Snoop Dogg, no, he said, with Snoop Dogg's dying career and all, if he would have pointed the gun, if he would have pointed the gun at Obama, jail time.
By the way, I hate that.
That's not even true.
Well, I always hear this argument on the left and right. If this was Hillary Clinton, then this would have happened. Can you imagine if Obama or Hillary?
Apparently,
did this?
Ted Newton did some crazy shit with some guns on stage, and he said he was going to shoot the president.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah. So
he
didn't go to jail.
I didn't freak out over that.
But
it's Ted Nugent.
But just that argument, both sides do it.
But thank God that he tweeted it, because then the left people found out about it, and it did good. And then this one would got millions of views. I was like, okay, cool.
He was on your side after all.
I almost think like Snoop was like, Trump, can you tweet about it? Because I need some help right now. People are hating on me, and if you tweet about it, we're going to be all good.
Well, luckily, it was just a violence thing. If you had done anything about how he has a bunch of failing businesses and he can't keep a fucking hotel running, he would have really come after you.
I don't think he saw the video, Trump. I think he probably saw that image.
Yeah, TMZ ran up to him and was like, what do you think of this fucking picture?
So anyway, you're in the meeting.
Okay, and then all right, and then they'll go, okay, what was the meaning of the video?
Right.
And then I'm like, if Snoop says the wrong thing, maybe he'll incriminate us and we might go to jail. And like, he didn't write it, I wrote it, so I don't know if he knows the artistic thoughts behind it. And then he was like, he's about to speak, and I'm like, Snoop, can I take it from here?
Well, the meaning is that we want to kill the president.
No, stop it.
Okay. You guys are going to have Secret Service on the podcast next
year.
No,
I don't want to kill the president.
What I said to them was like, it was a whole different universe.
Yeah,
it was to play on the fact that I knew that right-wing media was going to pick it up and flip it way worse than it was, and turn it into this thing. And that's just what I think is wrong with society. Is because like, you see something on the news, but it's not really what happened. So like, when the guy shot the guy in the car in the music video, all you saw was him getting shot in the video that the kid filmed. But he had a gun in his suitcase, so it was a play on that.
It's actually interesting, because I was wondering, I was going to ask you about that scene.
It was a play on that. Like, like that and then it goes on the news on the TV, and then people riot.
Got it.
And then it was like, Ronald Klump was like the head of this riot going on, and he was deporting all dogs. I don't know if you read it on the news. It says Ronald Klump's deporting all dogs. It was showing up at Snoop's house to deport him, and he pulls out a gun, and the flag comes out.
Social commentary. That's all that is.
So it was, and I knew that this image would have went viral, and it did. It worked perfectly. It played right into my thoughts on how it turned out.
So Trump saved your ass.
Yeah,
essentially.
Trump saved it.
That's fucking.
Because I remember when he tweeted it that morning, the video was going to his house to deport him, and he pulls out a gun, and the flag comes out.
Social commentary. That's all that is.
So it was, and I knew that this image would have went viral, and it did. It worked perfectly. It played right into my thoughts on how it turned out.
So Trump saved your ass.
Yeah,
essentially.
Trump saved it.
That's fucking.
Because I remember when he tweeted it that morning, the video was going. I've never seen my real-time views do that before. I was like, whoa. Yeah.
What a fucking great story.
Hold on, I didn't finish. And then we tell him that. Then he's like, okay. The Secret Service is like, okay, so whose idea was it?
Right.
And I look at Snoop. Snoop looks at me. He ain't ratting me out. And I'm like looking around at his lawyer, his manager, and like no one's saying anything.
They don't snitch.
I'm like, it was me. It was me. Secret Service write shit down. They wrote it. I'm like, what the fuck?
Don't write that.
Don't write that. And I'm like, well, with collaboratory efforts with Snoop, you knew everything we were doing, of course. But yeah, I wrote it was based off Batman. You know, the Batman scene with the flag. And then they're like, all right, we're gonna close the book on this. We just want to make sure you're not the president.
It is really cool.
Don't be worried about freedom of speech.
You got me a king size bed right here.
If, like, you ever want to lash out on the government, maybe we should talk and find out better ways.
Yeah,
I don't know about that last part.
That's cool that they said, like, you know, freedom of speech. That's important.
Then we leave, we walk out. I'm like, Snoop, man, you gangster again now, dog. He's like, yeah, I know. Then part two, I was like, hell no, hell no, done.
Yeah, that is such a great story. From getting Trump to tweet it to being interrogated by the Secret Service with along Snoop Dogg.
I can only imagine
One of the greatest
that
stories.
week that you had to wait for that meeting.
I also wrote when Trump tweeted, I replied to him. I said, I just clickbaited you, bro. And you clicked. And then Secret Service was like, oh, what's clickbait?
Yeah.
And I had to explain it to the Secret Service. And I'm like, it's like when Trump thought he saw him getting some way, but it really wasn't. I clickbaited him.
Woo! Wait.
Welcome everybody to the first episode of the H3 Podcast Live!
Yep.
It's actually like the 7th episode, but this one is live on twitch.tv/H3 Productions, where we'll be live streaming every week, Friday, 3 p.m. PST, unless we're late. But we shoot for that time. Today we are joined by my good friend and a sweet, lovely guy, talented artist. You guys know him as Post Malone.
What's going on?
He's the best.
Family.
And before we begin, I just want to say that this is like my little shilling moment. I have to do that, sports show. Usually we'll have ads, but I'll say it. Since we're on Twitch, Amazon bought Twitch, and they have this wonderful thing where if you have Amazon Prime, you can link it to your Twitch account and subscribe to our stream for free. That's literally free money from Amazon. It's the craziest thing ever. The revenue we get from that is so awesome. It makes this experience a wonderful thing for us because we get cheddar. Let's get that cheddar. So if you have Amazon Prime, smash that subscribe button, link it to Amazon, and we get a free subscription.
Let's see if we can get this podcast to 500 trillion likes.
I'm shooting for 500 trillion. I'm looking for, what's over a trillion? A zillion. Can we get 1 zillion likes on this?
1 zillion likes, Wayne.
So, how are you feeling, Doug?
I'm fantastic. I'm a little hungover from last night.
Yeah, I was there.
But I only hit my snooze button once, and I'm here, and I'm ready to get weird. Come on, boy.
2-2.
We were originally planning to just be me and Hila since we were troubleshooting this, and I was hanging out with Austin last night. And I was like, Doug, do you want to join us?
Bro, I really want a camera phone so bad.
Obviously, we want to have you on, exclusive. I was like, let's friend of the show this shit. And, Austin, what time do you usually wake up?
Whenever this started. Not the original start time. Just like 4.
So this is going to be, this is what I'm going to be playing my game on.
So when I was like, yo, be there at, can you be there at, 3? And you're like, I understand that you made a real commitment.
I did. I asked if there was any flexibility, and he said there was. And then, I was on time with you.
Yeah, that makes sense.
All the people in the Twitch comments, it's not my fault. I'm just a guy.
Definitely not your fault.
People say I have really beautiful blue eyes, but I'm just a guy.
You could be both. You can have beautiful blue eyes and be just a guy.
You really think so?
No.
Anything? Yes!
So, obviously we don't usually drink. I don't think I've ever drank on camera. Ever. A lot of YouTubers do, I'm getting drunk and doing some wild stuff. I'm going to kiss a boy. I don't know people doing a drink.
Kiss him.
I don't know.
That's the first thing that came into your brain.
But today, in honor of Austin coming out, we got a 30-pack of Bud Light. We have, how many cigarettes? Can we see,
I think half a carton, 5 packs, including this one. I'd say 100.
100 ciggies?
Yeah.
In total?
So classy.
Look at this.
That's what's up.
Let's see how I can
This is class at its finest. Make a label for it.
Nothing like walking around with 5 packs of cigarettes in a little plastic baggie. You should tie that around your waistband when you go out. Make sure DMZ knows what's up.
We should have a satchel, you know how people in the medieval times would carry their coins in such a coin purse.
Yeah.
But it was fine leather, beautiful embroidery, maybe some torched patterns on there.
Yeah, I'll add it to my clothing line.
Yeah, let's go. Siggy pouch.
Siggy pouch.
Siggy Siggy pouchy.
Here's the thing, though. I like the plastic bag look.
I like that too.
If we could just
Really?
get Gucci
Yeah.
to make a
It's pretty
Plastic
classy.
bag.
yeah.
It's like the new
Oh, that's
classy.
horrible.
It's like kind of like
Garbage
You know where you can't tell
Garbage
if it's homeless guy or fashion. You
Yeah.
ever play
Yeah,
that game on the?
chic.
You ever
Yeah.
play that game on the street? Like,
Yeah,
is that guy homeless or is he just
It's the,
fashionable as fuck?
I mean, it's the Ethan.
It's the Ethan
It's
look.
the Ethan
Oh,
look.
Yo, how
People
fucking
know I'm
horrible
not
is that?
fashionable.
That's
They just know
fucking
I'm homeless
horrible.
as fuck.
I was telling Ethan he needs to get some Gucci sandals, Gucci thongs.
Yeah.
Well, I was telling Austin, Hila's
Well, I
trying
have
she's trying to
1,000
break me down.
megabytes per second.
We've been
I have
together
no
now
way
for
to-
10 years, and now all of a sudden she's trying to break me down. She's trying to get me to
What
stop
the
wearing
I've seen him
fuck?
put him in
sandals.
some bands.
I need to call
Yeah,
AT&T,
noticed he
but
looked very swag.
I'm wearing
Right.
Vans today, which
I'm trying.
isn't like the epitome of style. But it's
Fuck
better
AT&T.
than what I was wearing, which was like old man potatoes on my feet.
So did you change those this morning? Did you?
I
Is
just
that
got
what
the
you?
other day. Here, let me show you.
Check out these kicks, boy.
I mean, it's literally just a van.
These shits are on fire. Those are on fire, but we match. But I'm the good version.
You're the
You
angel.
imagine.
I look like a mental patient.
I love that shirt.
Yeah.
That picture. Austin put this
Yep.
picture on Twitter of him glowing.
Yeah, I did look very godly.
Can
I
we
look
pull
like
that up?
Hercules.
I was
Pull
gonna
that up.
stream it, but
What am I
I was too nervous. I'll do it next time.
Austin glowing.
I'll stream it next time.
Oh, we cannot.
I was
Maybe
acting
with
like a
the-
little
anyway.
bitch.
So I have a funny story from yesterday. We were hanging out. I'll tell you guys why I hate Los Angeles. I like Los Angeles, but there's a couple of things I hate about Los Angeles. Here, for example, we're hanging out at Austin's house. There's all this shit on the counter. We're drinking, we're smoking, we're having some laughs. A couple of gaffes.
Goose.
Spoofs, laughs, riots, romps.
Rompers.
And there's like a little chocolate on the counter. And I'm like, little chocolate, right? I got a little buzz. Let's have some chocolate. And like, here's the thing. Whenever you eat a chocolate or a beverage, you take anything from the counter or someone's fridge, you have to check it and make sure there's no THC in it.
Right.
You
It's California.
In California, you have to make sure there's no THC on random snacks. So I look at this thing and I'm like, yeah, it looks like a little chocolate. Give it to Hila. She eats it. How was it, by the way?
Of course, you give it to me.
Because you're the tester.
I was trying to
gotta
take
test
care of
it
you.
out.
I know.
It was just one little bite. I was like, Hila, put on some cows, baby. I'm taking care of you, girl.
Nothing about that piece of chocolate indicated that it had weed in it.
Right.
I
At
know,
all.
but it did look kind of weird. Like it was weirdly small and packaged really nice, like a tiny cube of chocolate in a really nice package.
I did wonder, like,
and
who,
so it did cross my mind. I asked
Yeah.
him, it looks a little weird, but
who would go through all the effort to package this one little bite of chocolate?
Yeah.
But it was too late. So
and it was such a small bite that I just put it in my mouth, and then it immediately
too
melted in my mouth.
So it was too late already.
It-
At that
it
point.
was
Once it makes contact, you're high as fuck.
Yeah,
pretty
so-
much.
I love it.
So basically, Hila downs this chocolate, and then I look. I put on like my jeweler's binocular, and then I see, oh, it says 25 milligrams of THC at the bottom, and then we're like, we need to leave before shit
I
gets weird.
immediately tasted the weed flavor, and
Right.
I was freaking out.
But by that time, it was already melted, so you couldn't do
Oh my
anything.
god, I was like, okay.
Ethan comes up, he's like, yo,
We
yo,
gotta go
yo,
home.
yo, we gotta go, dude. Ethan's our only chance, so I have to go right now.
Thing is,
I
yeah,
was
Hila was
concerned.
sober.
Right.
He was our sober driver, and then all of
Yeah.
a sudden, she's about to start going weird and wild with it. The thing is, we don't ever smoke. So when that shit comes on, it comes hard.
And
I'll believe it. Did you Ethan afterwards was looking for like something else
Right.
with weed in it.
Right.
He didn't want to leave her alone. That's sweet.
I know that edibles are always super strong.
Yeah.
Like if you see a brownie, I know you're supposed to take like a tiny bite.
Yeah.
And I ate the
Super
whole
insane.
cube, so I was really freaking out. Like maybe I was.
How was it when you got home?
Hila was blasted.
Really?
Yeah.
She was talking to like the wall and shit. I was like, this is weird.
No, it was weird, and Ethan fell asleep, so I was just by myself, like tripping out.
Damn! I thought you were gonna be there for her.
I tried.
He tried. He did try.
I was drunk, and like before we left, I was looking for edibles because I didn't want to leave her, like you mentioned.
If you had
Which is
taken it,
kind
you
of a
would have went
mistake.
quicker. You would have went down quicker.
Yeah, maybe. But like, it was kind of a mistake because I don't ever smoke. I don't
Right.
eat shit. And this morning I woke up and I feel I don't understand people who. I know a lot of people enjoy it. It doesn't work for me. Like I woke up this morning, I feel like I have one.
Maybe we should put a towel on your door, like a hotel or something.
But there's like a lot of carpet that smells.
but I'll always think of you.
Exactly. So I'm just trying to help you guys out and give it a little rustic house like your grandma. Christmas
House, cigarettes.
So ever since I was a kid.
This baby VGA.
Love it. Have you, what, really? Your grandma smoke?
Yeah. She had ashtrays all
This
around the
baby
house.
is so
Very
fucking
convenient.
nice.
Every room, like one of the tall ones, like at the hotels, I think she's going down. They were very classy, very nice.
Yeah.
Grandma Diane Frazier. Oh, my mama's son.
Alright, turn that off. Let's I would broadcast on this one, but this one is such bad, so bad. It's disgusting. It's disgusting how bad this one is. Come on, guap. Come on, guap. Let's see how we're in position this. I really need to go to the gym. I can't wait to go to the gym. Why is it not working? What the fuck? What the fudge cakes, boy? It's like someone changed my password or something. What? What? Hold on. It can't be. It can't be. Okay, what's that? So, what is my password? Okay, I know what my password is now. Oh, that's why. You know what? There's only one way. I'll give you the code. No, that's the only way. I already gave you an option. No, you're not solving it correctly. You're not solving it correctly. I said, you heard what I said about my internet. Okay, well maybe you should ask him before you should make any other decisions. Arabelle, maybe you should ask him before you make a decision for him. You should probably ask him before you make a decision. What? I do. Do what? No, I don't want cable. I'm saying to put both on one bill. So I can get the benefits that come with it. There's just benefits that come with it. No, I don't. I'll pay my part of the bill. He pays his part of the bill. I don't want anything else. What are you talking about, Arabelle? You don't know what you're talking about. You don't know what you're talking about at all. Yeah, I just want the internet in my name. I want both in my name. I want the cable bill and the internet bill in my name. Yeah. No, I'll pay for my side and he can pay for his cable. Yeah. Yes. I need to do something. No, don't cancel. Oh, just switch it. Just switch it onto mine. Yeah, I didn't say his credit. I'm talking about mine. You can't just switch it. It'll probably be faster if you switch it.
He's not going to have nothing to do with that thing. The only thing is that he'll
Yeah.
pay it, but he's not going to put his name and his social in it.
Yeah, it's not. It's just mine.
What benefit is it?
Just do it. I don't know what you have to ask. So many questions. Alright, when it gets done, it gets done. Hold on, I'm busy. What? What do you mean, what's the code? It's the same. I didn't change it. You took a picture of it. What are you talking about? I just saw you take a picture. You had it right in front of you. Here. Because I will. What do you mean?
I mean, for the internet.
Why wouldn't I? As long as you pay the cable, you have nothing to worry about. As long as you pay the cable bill, you're gonna pay the cable. I'll pay my side. You pay your side.
Let me ask you something. What benefit is that?
It's just for me, for my credit. Dang, boy, looking big. Perfect. I don't want my channel to be a game channel because I'd rather do things outside of video games. Because video games aren't that fun. Oh, I gotta go to the bank too. Can I go with you? I gotta go to the bank. Shit. Are you going to the bank? Are you going to the bank? You gotta use the phone. What do you mean you gotta use the phone? Can't wait to make this money, boy. Can't wait to make this money, boy. I've been playing this song all day.
Big 14 up the fuck going on. Hey, hold up, take a moment, count my guap, count my guap. All these racks bumming in, they bumming in. Hold up, hey, count my guap, count my guap. Can I stop coming in, coming in? Put up in the drop top, she dropped it. I put up in the drop top, she dropped it. My diamonds dancing hot skies, they always. My diamonds dancing hot skies, they always. Yeah, hold up. I don't know what planet I'm on. I'm a king, little bitch, watch her grow. On top of your arm. Steady on your head, yeah. Bitch, I'm ballin' hard just like a maverick. Money stretched on, little bitch like a plastic. Now that big steady calling me Mr. Fantastic. Yeah, no, I keep a ratchet. Hey, boy, I turn your ass to ass. I'm ready, do, bitch, I'm black. Put you in a casket. Money sitting long, it's elastic. I don't know what planet I'm on. I'm a game, little bitch, watch the throne. On top of your heart. Take a moment, count my guap, count my guap. All these racks bumming in, they bumming in. Count my guap, count my guap. Can I stop coming in, coming in? Put up in the drop top, she dropped it. I put up in the drop top, she dropped it. My diamonds dancing hot skies, they always. My diamonds dancing hot skies, they always. Yeah. Astro worlds, my planet, my home. Cars too high, the fumes too strong. Mix this cup for way too long. Do some drugs, go insane. This a big goes, they been blame. We don't do the same. I know my bitches the game. Come to drown the pain. Like the octane. I'ma put 6 in a Lambo and jump to the place. Moving the chain with your elbow. I hope you got aim. Don't need no more stains. But get high like my name. Yeah, hide out in the trees with the bumblebees. Please say the name 3 times. We gon' pop up on you like a Bloody Mary, man. Take a moment, count my guap, count my guap. All these racks bumping in, they bumping in. Hold up. Count my guap, count my guap. Can I stop coming in, coming in? Put up in the drop top, you drop dead. I put up in the drop top, you drop dead. My diamonds dancing hot skies, they hold it. My diamonds dancing hot skies, they hold it. Yeah.
This is my life. It's so beautiful, isn't it? Oh, so beautiful. Alright. Oh, fuck. Camagua, Camagua. Going in, going in. Camagua, Camagua. Pull up in that drop top, drop top. Ooh. Oh man, look at that. Horrible frames per second. Horrible. Look at that, man.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Yeah! Big 14 on the fuck going on. Hey, hold up, take a moment, count my guap, count my guap. All these racks bumping in, they bumping in. Hold up, hey, count my guap, count my guap. Can I stop coming in, coming in? Put up in the drop top, you drop dead. I put up in the drop top, you drop dead. My diamonds dancing hot skies, they hold it. My diamonds dancing hot skies, they hold it. Yeah, hold up. I don't know what planet I'm on. I'm a king, little house, my planet, my home. Clouds too high, the fumes too strong. Mix this cup for way too long. Do some dragging. Pour this thing with me and let's get blasted. Straight up, live on drive like a dragon. Can't fall asleep at night 'cause they attacking. I've been nickel go insane. This if it goes, they've been playing. We know they're the same. I know my bitches decaying. Come to drown the pain. Like the octane. I'ma put 6 in the Lambo and jet to the place. Move in the shade with your elbow. I hope you got aim. Don't need no more stains. But get high like my name. Yeah, hide out in the trees with the bumblebees. Please say the name 3 times. We gon' pop a wave like a bloody man. Take on, they count like wow, count like wow. All these rags bumming in, they bumming in. Hold up. Count like wow, count like wow. Cannot stop coming in, coming in. Pull up in the drop top, you dropped it.
So much shit to do.
It's your fault. Yeah, it's your fault. It's a when I jump into the tempo. The pearl local mental. Bend the knees and wishing please to start it hot logo. 这个必让你到底能力超出你体系，帮你追我是到底你的日子已经到期，都是我玩具，都对我在续，所以代币把你领地占据。Yeah, like I'm running the game. Don't you fuck with my fame. Light it up and spark it up, burn it into flames. I'm the one and only motherfucker from the east. All them bitches lighting up to film me, spit it then I peace. Get it in my zone. I do this shit alone. I'm the Jesus of the east. You need to watch it through. All these eyes be on me, but I still be rising. I be on new levels, but I'm still riding. Say that I be falling, but they see me flying. When you keep them at the top, hey, oh, now the tides are turning. I ain't never ever die what I've been up burning. All these eyes be on me, but I still be rising. Say that I be falling, but they see me flying. So you check out like take it on my like and I'm always stacking paper by my name ain't Mike. Hey, got a crib at end, I was taught just like the Eiffel. I could get a number if I put it on my ride. Yeah, goddamn legit, told me that she like my fit. When I take her out to dinner, man, the chicken getting split. Look like I'm getting thinner with the chicken and the ribs. Read your bitches what I said one day, I saw I got the kiss. Kissing my name, I never wanna breathe your air. Yo, Kool-Aid, this is some shit you don't compare. I got an X-ray and not just on my old girl. That she was my ex, baby, now I really just don't care. I'm so tired, but my mind is racing. Fuck with me, you see what kind of problems you'll be facing. Friday 13th, I make you look like you met Jason. Like a damn female popping, just what I been craving. All these eyes be on me, but I still be rising. I be on new levels, but I'm still riding. Say that I be falling, but they see me flying. Boy, you keep them at the top, hey, oh, now the tides are turning. I ain't never ever die what I've been up burning. All these eyes be on me, but I still be rising. Say that I be falling, but they see me flying.
They said that I won't make it. They said that I won't change. They say that I'm not flexing. Now they say, wow, you've changed. Now they say, wow, you changed. Now they say, wow, you changing. Yeah, they ask why you changed when the rest ain't looking like me.
No way, still the same. Got that purple in my vein, and it hard to feel that pain while I'm rocking Saint Laurent. Purple body like a saint, big body moving like a tide. I'm just swerving, smoking on some down. I just tryna fucking hit the pound. Fuck you, like a change, no change, no change, no change. Yeah, and I promise I won't change. And I promise I'm the same. Tricky rich, you know my name. Bitch, they say that I'm insane. I might blow your fucking way. Bitch, I'm fighting like a crazy, like I'm falling off a plane. Feel like I'm falling off a plane.
Hello?
What you doing?
What you want? Done by accident. I thought that wasn't gonna hang up. Oh, call my name. And smoke at your feet. And sing along. I said, don't call my name. Does it hear some sweet? Listen, oops. My life is so amazing. Well, I got your comments on here. I got this one for, as they say, the content. I don't really like this mouse that much. This is like ultra sensitive. I need to talk to my provider. It's a lot slower than it's supposed to be. Not being spoiled is just it's not supposed to be slow at all. 1,000 megabytes per second. You know? Smoke at your feet and sing along. So don't. If you hear some sweet, sing along. Hey, pretty girl, Shay. Pretty girl, Shay. I would bang. Don't tell my girlfriend, by the way. Don't tell my girlfriend. I would bang pretty girl Shay. I wish it was on the other side. I don't know Dashi. Oh, I'm on the game. Don't you fuck with my family. About to love it, set up, and I'm the easiest of the east. God damn legit. I want to breathe the air cooking cool like. I just don't care. I'm so happy it's an amazing. All these other things, but they're still around. They said that I'm not flexing. Now they say why you change. Now they say why you change. Now they say why you change. Yeah, they ask why you change when the rest ain't looking like me. Can you hear that music? Now they feel that pain and I rock and Saint Laurent. I like a saint. Big body of the eyes are tight. I don't wanna feel I'm gonna fucking ease the pain. And I promise something. And I promise something. You know ma. Then I say that I'ma blow your brain. Then it's I'm falling off a plane. Feel like I'm falling off a plane. Then I you say that I won't make it. And I won't change. Now I say why you changing. Yeah, they ask why you changing. The rest ain't looking like me. Call my name. Days of the fever. Don't call. You're so sweet. Woo! I got no concert right now. Hold on, let me see. We'll go browse something. I need to get something so I can film outside. Maybe I can use Pretty Girl Shannon's camera. Oh, it's a different language. Different language. Can't understand it that much. Oh, different language. Different language. Can't understand that either. But the Russians are taking over. Russian again. It's Borowski! It's Borowski! It's like I'm talking to him. So I'm gonna get the display from the house. We're gonna. I want to stream outside. I want to go to the beach. I would love to do that today, but I can't because I don't have anything to stream on. I wonder if you guys can hear that. I'm gonna see. I'm gonna check my channel stream. It's gonna sound so annoying, but hold on. Oh, you guys can't even hear that. Oh man, that's horrible. But if I use Sunflower, you guys can hear that. Is that my fan? It should be the fan or something. Let me use Sunflower real quick, just so the audio will be.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Yeah. Big photo. Oh my God. Oh my God. Yeah. Big 14, you know what the fuck going on. Hey. Hold up, take a moment, count my guap, count my guap. All these racks bumming in, they bumming in. Hold up, hey, count my guap, count my guap. Can I stop coming in, coming in? Put up in a drop top, she dropped it. I put up in a drop top, she dropped it. My diamonds dancing high skies, they hold it. My diamonds dancing high skies. Yeah, hold up. I don't know what planet I'm on. I'm a king, little bitch, watch the throne. I feel like bottom on top of your heart. Yeah, steady, cause it heavy. Yeah, bitch, I'm ballin' hard just like a maverick. Money stretch long, little bitch like elastic. Now that bitch steady calling me Mr. Fantastic. Yeah, hey, no, I keep a ratchet. If you claim, boy, I turn your ass to ashes. Automatic, doom, 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 little bitch, I'm blasting. Yeah, put you in a casket. Money sits long, it's elastic. I don't know what planet I'm on.
That's weird, bro. That's so weird. Let's watch my clips real quick before we move on to anything else. So I need to start deleting some.
just black. I'm thinking about getting white, but I don't know. I don't like the. Yeah, but you can see your skin through colors. Tip. I was thinking about maybe doing that. No, not tip, just white. What? Last night, they just came out. The poop. It's a slide, it's little. No, I didn't poo. I only just did a little bit. It was on the bed.
Well, you cleaned it up?
Yeah.
That's why it doesn't stink.
No, that was just one time. It just came out like diarrhea.
Maybe you didn't drink too much of that.
No, I haven't been drinking this.
What's that supposed to do?
Supposed to give you muscles, like you eat. It's in the back of the thing. It's like the greens, your seafood, the omega things. It's supposed to give you everything. But you're supposed to eat food with it too. This is not your replacement. This is just to help you have everything that you need in your body.
It's like vitamin.
Mm-hmm.
What about the
And
other
protein. Huh?
one? What about the other one, the small one?
Oh, that's pre-workout.
You're not working out.
Oh, now I have my bike. That feels good. It's like a drug.
That's fine. How are you?
That's a fun team, bitch. Whoa, salsa. 1400, bitch, you know I told them pose. It's 6'9", bitch, you know you told them. Tell them pose, tell them pose, tell them pose. We ain't gonna let this shit. I know
Pussy boy will pull up at your home. You're home alone, home alone, home alone. Hit your chromosome, bitch, chromosome.
Tommy Buffalo!
Yeah.
14. 14.
Total pole, total pole, total pole. Let it go, let it go, let it go. I'm doing big shit. Get your wig split. Top 5 pull out the big bitch. We don't miss shit. Get your ribs hit. Hollow tips hit you with a cross it. Drum on the gun, it's a pump with a red beat. Catch him in the bed while you sleep, that's a wet dream. Nigga try to test me, close range headshot, fuck with a vest me. Nigga try to test me, I off. Put a hole in his head, he a doof. Pull up on a nigga, you don't want it. Pull up with the Glocks, you don't want it. I'll leave a nigga flat, don't want it. Skunk it, bitch, we on it, you don't want it.
1400, bitch, you know I told them pose. It's 6. Tell them pole, tell them pole, tell them pole. Can you see that? Let me show you can see that. Let it blow, let it blow, let it blow. Got the scope, got the scope, got the. Uh-oh.
Let it go, bitch, you let that shit go.
Uh-oh. Is it not working?
I just got a new Porsche. Rocket got a Rari, that's
What's up?
Smoke a pussy nigga like a Newport. Yeah. Hey, yeah, what's your net worth?
What's up?
Pussy boy, what's your net worth? Diamonds round my neck like what my net worth. Yeah. Bitches bust down. My wrist is bust down, it's bust down.
Hey guys, what's up? It's Moz here and welcome back to another video. So in today's video, I'm actually going to be showing you guys the best OBS streaming settings for streaming your content to Twitch, YouTube Gaming, or really any streaming site in 2018. I made my 2018 best recording settings guide for OBS a few weeks ago, and it's received a ton of support with a bunch of people asking me to make this video, so here it is. If you have any questions whatsoever, shoot me a follow on Twitter, DM me, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. If this video does end up helping you out at all, please hit that like button, that's all I ask. But other than that, let's get on with the video. Alright guys, so first things first, just go ahead and open up OBS, and if you don't already have it for some reason and you're still watching this video, then I'm going to have a link in the description below where you can go and download it. But anyways, I'm not going to be showing you guys how to actually set up the scenes and sources because you should already know how to do that if you're looking up a streaming guide.
Why is it
I did
not
go into
working?
detail about all that in my 2018 recording guide in case you guys do want to see that. But anyways, the first thing I want you guys to do
Not
is
working.
go ahead and hit the settings button right here, and then from here we're
It's
just
not
going to
working,
go
bro.
to the video tab. Now, for your base resolution or your base canvas resolution, you want this to be what the source quality is going to be. And the source is essentially what you're actually going to be streaming, whether that's a console, like... Right? Once you're here, the first thing you want to do is just make sure you change your output mode from simple to advanced. You're going to see a lot more options, but trust me, this is exactly what we want. Again, we're only going to be messing with the streaming settings, so we're not going to be going to the recording tab right here, but in case you are interested in normal recording, definitely check out that other video. So one thing I really do love about OBS is that it allows users to record and stream in multiple audio tracks. And these right here, like these 6 like little buttons right here, these are what you call audio tracks. And that's helpful when you want to like separate your audio for each audio track you have, whether that's like your music, your mic, your gameplay, Discord, or really anything else you have going on. Now, although I don't really have to cover that since it doesn't have any...
No.
Little 14, yeah. You used to say you in love. I used to say this shit back. Thinking that shit from the heart. Now look where the fuck are we at. Girl, you got me just going up bad. Love scars and you got me real sad. Looking at you had a past. I done thought that shit was the last. Shawty, I just want your love for a minute. I've been counting, baby, you give me lieutenant. Swear I lose my mind every time that I'm in it. You won't get a dime, nah. Spinach, I've been here for a minute. Hey, playing games with me, shawty, this is not no scrimmage. Swear that I
Hey
did
guys,
it.
what's up? My name is Pete Baker, and welcome to another tutorial.
Hey, shout out my bloody, my woody little nigga, and shout out my buzz as well. I swear I'm bloodied up, bitch, never throwing up six. Hey, these niggas is disgusting, something like the disease. Yo, bitch, pussy nasty as fuck, she got a little bit of yeast. Getting all the money, count it up, now my...
In today's video, I'd like to explain to you how you can stream on a second PC without the need of a capture card. So a 2 PC stream setup can be very beneficial if you want to have the least amount of lag on your gaming PC. So in my example, whenever I play CSGO, I'm really bothered by the amount of input lag and just overall game lag that is being introduced on the gaming
Travel
machine,
box.
because I'm streaming at the same time as I'm
Is that
playing.
racism?
So this setup really alleviates all of the lag, while at the same time having absolutely fantastic stream quality. I can stream at 60 FPS, 720p, while having absolutely no lag on my gaming PC. Now let's begin with the technical requirements for a 2-PC streaming setup. Obviously you want to have 2 computers. You want to have your gaming PC and you want to have a dedicated streaming PC. Now you need to connect those 2 computers somehow in order to have the video game footage from the first PC and in most cases it's done via a capture card, but I'm gonna tell you how it's done over LAN. So the idea behind this setup is that you have your first PC where you stream your footage to the second PC at a very high bitrate, where you re-encode the footage and then send it up to Twitch. In that way, you're not going to use too much of your CPU on your gaming PC because you're not encoding too much.
I'm not a gaming stream. Not a gaming stream.
The heavy encoding, the heavy number crunching, and then send it up to the internet. So basically what you want to have on the first PC is you want to run a session of OBS. You send it over to the second PC. Then somehow you need to kind of receive the stream from the first PC. And in this case, we're doing this with NGINX. So this is a media server where you can do lots of cool things actually. But in this case, we're just gonna listen for the stream. We're gonna receive the stream on the second PC. We open up a session of VLC player, run the stream, have another session of OBS on the second dedicated streaming PC running, where we actually re-encode the stream from the first PC at a lower bitrate, obviously. Something that can actually be streamed, send it up to Twitch, voila. Now the really cool thing about this setup is that my gaming PC is actually connected to the internet via LAN as well. So I have 2 internet ports on my gaming PC. One is connected to the internet, the other is connected to the second PC. The second PC will actually use the internet connection of the first PC, which is shared, in order to send the video game footage up to Twitch. Now the only drawback of this approach really is that you're gonna need a special Ethernet cable to connect 2 computers to each other. Usually Ethernet cables are for connections between routers and computers, and not for connections between 2 computers. For this to work, you're gonna need a crossover Ethernet cable. Now this is just your regular Ethernet cable, but some of the cables are internally crossed over such that the ports are correct. Some motherboards actually do this crossover automatically. And there is actually also adapters out there that you can buy to do this crossover. Or if you feel fancy, you can solder your own Ethernet cable and...
No, I'm good. How to make stream smooth.
Ooh. Yo, what is up, though? It's your boy NYC. In today's video, I'm gonna be showing you on how to make your OBS Studio faster than ever. It doesn't have to be OBS Studio. It could be any OBS. So yo, you wanna know how to do this? I'm your #1 Loopy Geyser. So just stay tuned and watch this video. Let go. As you see right here, show game. To not confuse you, let me tell you. As you see right here, it shows a little bit of lag because I have that to sync. Okay. To not confuse you, let me turn that off. Okay. So let's go ahead and start the video. So first off, what you want to do, you're going to click File, and you want to go to Settings. Here I have a laptop, but when I stream or when I record, there is no lag at all. I have a laptop, so you know when I have a laptop and you have a PC, your computer is definitely outbeating my computer. Now if I go right here on the General tab, you obviously want to choose your language, and you want to, for me, I have my theme as dark. Everything else is towards your likings. You can do whatever you want right here. This is towards your likings on how you want it. Your output settings, I'll recommend leaving it the same.
That was small, bro.
The streaming tab, this is my streaming tab. this is gonna be your personal streaming tab. So you're gonna, whatever you game you're streaming on is gonna be Twitch, YouTube, etc. That's what you wanna have your stream on. Now we're gonna go over to the output section. Now before I say something, or before I start moving on with the video, I wanna say everything is gonna look different on your OBS due to many reasons. You may have an older OBS software, or you may have a newer OBS. But everything right here should work about the same. But let's go ahead and move on with the video. Your output mode, you want to have yours on advanced. Make sure it's on advanced. Now let's go over to the streaming tab for the streaming people. Your encoder, you want to have it on X264. And right here on your rescale output, I have mine on 1280 by 720. I feel like if you're streaming on YouTube or you're streaming on Twitch, you should have yours on 1280 by 7.
Oh, where is there a test where I can...
In this video, we're going to talk about testing your upload bandwidth speed so that we can determine what bitrate you should set for Open Broadcaster software. So here, all we're going to do is go ahead and hit their test upload speed button and run with their defaults, which is going to see how fast it takes for my computer to send certain information to their servers, which I believe it said it was in Texas. And after it gets the results, it's going to tell me how quick my upload bandwidth speed is. And we go ahead and get the results pretty much as expected, around 2.1 megabits per second for me. Now 2.1 megabits per second is the same as saying 2100 kilobits per second, and if you recall, the bit rate in OBS is measured in kilobits per second. So at our cap here, we have roughly 2100 kilobits per second as a potential bit rate. Now I'm going to go ahead and pull up OBS. And I'm going to pull up settings, and let's go down here to the encoding tab. Now this would be for streaming specifically. Keep that in mind. You can have a higher bitrate if you are not streaming live. If you're just recording to your computer, you can have it much higher, like 4000 kilobits per second, as I have set right there. Now 2100, as I previously mentioned, would be my theoretical maximum. However, you actually want to set the max bitrate lower than that. The reason for that is if you try to force a max upload speed, then because of the bumpiness of internet connections, you're going to have some instability in the stream. Frames will get dropped, people experience lag, and other bad occurrences will occur. So we actually want to stream at a lower bit rate for the sake of consistency. Now, I've seen numbers recommending anywhere between 70 and 90% of your max, so you might be able to get away with 1800 or 1850. I would say 80% is a really good number.
I think I might have to end the stream early.
1700 here would be the bitrate I'd want to stream at.
Because my OBS is not opening, which is very annoying.
Now, when you're testing your live streams, you can play around with the settings. Just because you set it to 1700 or whatever number you have to begin with, it doesn't mean you can't increase it later if you...
Because this is not working out so well. Look at this. It's a bit laggy. A bit laggy much. Yeah, OBS is a bit fucked up. Alright, I gotta end the stream. Thank you for watching. Love you.